Also, feeling the financial pain during the coronavirus pandemic is an industry you may not have thought of: comic books. KX News reporter Robert Suhr has the story of how local retailers are weathering the storm.
A comic book just isn't a comic book without a proper villain. But now all superheroes, from Batman to Superman, are facing their biggest villain yet: the coronavirus. So far, it's been kryptonite to the entire industry, shutting down entire distribution facilities, meaning fans can't get the latest issue of their favorite comic until further notice.
Weekly books, I know from my business, are over half of what we do. We are a weekly bookstore. People really enjoy their coming in every week, socializing, getting their new stuff, continuing that ongoing story. And so for us, it's been really interesting.
That's Leslie Freilich. She owns Comic Realms in Bismarck and tells me business so far is down 60%, and every part of the comic book industry is impacted.
Because with us not getting weekly books from our distributor, we're not paying our distributor any monies because we're not getting any product. Well, those distributors aren't paying publishers then, and those publishers then don't have the monies to go up the chain to the creators and writers. So the whole industry is really hurting from the top to bottom.
In the digital age that we live in, many people might say, well, why don't you just read your comic book online? But for many fans of comic books, they want to hold the physical issue in their hands. And not being able to get that issue until further notice is particularly frustrating. Brian Zelmer has been collecting comic books for years now and says he and other fans are eagerly awaiting the next issue of their favorite comic.
They're frustrated because they've been reading some of these stories that have gone on for a while, and now there's a pause, a hiatus in the new storyline. So everybody's kind of, oh, my book just ended, what's coming next? And now we're waiting longer at that cliffhanger.
Sales of comic books topped 1 billion last year, but many stores operate on razor-thin margins. And both Freilich and Zelmer tell me stores across the country won't be able to survive this latest crisis. Freilich says they're doing their best to help customers by offering Facebook Live sales and curbside pickup. They're doing everything they can in the hopes of defeating the invisible enemy known as the coronavirus. Reporting in Bismarck for KX News, I'm Robert Suhr.
Store owners tell us there is a bright spot in all of this, as sales of board games have increased substantially since the pandemic began.